So, youngster-wise, most people your age, who do they go to get advice from? It's either friends or family.
Sometimes I go to friends. I don't think people my age really trust their family.
Why is that?
What?
Why is that?
I don't know. Like, it's weird
Do
nowadays.
most people that you've been around and grew up around, like, do they struggle at home?
Some people. Some no, some yes.
Like what? Like, I mean, I'm like, what? In my head, like, I can't understand. Like what is it? Do they feel that they struggle with? Like that they get told no from their parents, or like, or what is?
Some don't have a dad or some type of mom. You know,
Okay.
some all alone. So sometimes getting advice, they need a homie, or sometimes they have the family member. It just depends on their background.
All right, real quick. That's a good triggers question. Real quick. Obviously, you grew up. Like I'm saying, majority of the time, I've known y'all since since you've been with your mom. Like you grew up majority of the time with like your step pops here. Like you know, saying helping you out, guiding you. Do most of your friends that don't have a dad, do you see them, your male friends, do they struggle? If they don't have like a male guidance in the house?
Not really.
No?
Not really, no.
You think
I know a couple of dudes that
just their mom?
And they turn out just fine.
Okay. All right. Would you feel like you have an advantage though, because you have a step pops to guide you in the house though? Okay. All right. You grew up with your pops in the house or no?
No.
No? Single mom? I know you single now. Me single mom.
I mean, but you know, growing up,
my pops was there, but he wasn't there. If that makes sense. Like he was in the house, but my mom's did all the dad shit. Like she took me to baseball. She took me to karate. She was the team mom. She did all that shit.
Yeah,
Pops just went to work and sat on the couch.
Okay. How good is this?
Yeah, cause me growing up, like all I had to do was have like all my homies, they were older than me. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're talking about older dude.
Yeah, like,
okay.
you know,
That's
like
better.
like 3 years, 4 years, like probably 5 years. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And I just like pretty much took all that positivity and like oh okay, yeah, you know what I mean? And it kind of molded me,
you. Okay.
In a way.
All right. You said real quick. You said that they struggle like at home, like with their family, like so they trust their friends more for advice. Like their friends can recommend something and they believe it.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's this dude.
So what do you think the reason is that they don't trust their parents? That they don't feel they go to their parents with this shit?
Well, yeah. Why a friend versus an adult?
So sometimes their parents aren't really home, so they don't really have that trust with them. Sometimes if it's just a single parent, they're always at work, so you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So we're gonna ask the question of, I'm not here, so you can freely answer.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the parents go hard in the paint on questions that you guys ask? So like, you ask for advice about something. Do you think that we're thinking from the aspect of our age, of
Responsible level,
responsible level versus us just telling you, oh yeah, go ahead and do it, and then see what happens, and then you have to come to me, because like when you ask me things, I'm more or less like, I've been down that road many times, and I've always ran into a brick wall every time because I didn't do it right. So we as parents, most of the time, we're trying to save you guys the headache and the money and the waste of time that we had, versus I know that if I don't want to hear the real, I'm going to go call one of my friends that got bad priorities because I know they're going to support my dumbass idea, or somebody that ain't my friend, I know they're going to support my dumbass.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm gonna get in my big rig, man, and try to do a burnout down baseline, and a real homie is going to say, bro, that's your workhorse. If you break it, nah, bro, that's stupid.
And the bad
homie,
homie,
get a homie that for the likes.
Hey, wait until I get there. I want to see that shit.
Go fund me because your truck is broke, and then people gonna help you.
All right, so to absorb real quick, to absorb everything he said, like how I look at it, is, put it simple, is that does your age group avoid asking the parents because they're avoiding the lecture?
Yeah.
I knew it too, nothing, because Boogie does the same shit. I feel Boogie does the same shit. He does the same shit. Like he don't know, like he knows he needs to ask me. Like he knows he needs to ask me, but he be like, man, not only is my dad gonna say no, he gonna give me the story on why. So I know he avoids it. So I just be like, all right, cool.
If you had your shit together, you ain't gotta ask.
I mean, to me, like, if you don't understand, is that like, we give you the example, whatever you guys want to call it, lecture, whatever it is, but we give you an example so it gives you an idea that he's just not saying no because he's your dad. I think most kids probably think like, oh, he's gonna. The right thing to say is no. Like sometimes I think people ask questions they know they're supposed to get a no to, but they don't want to hear why. They rather just hear the no. But so I think you guys don't ask the parents because they're gonna tell you no and why.
We don't want to say no. We say no based off of how you're conducting things right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to somebody and say, hey, let me get $2,000 because I'm trying to get this car, trying to get the down payment, the person's gonna look at how they've interacted with you in the last 2 months. You ain't got no job. You got no money.
Shit ain't been popping.
How are you going to pay for
no
the car?
motivation?
Once I give you just $2,000. Well, I'm gonna get the job. Okay, well, get the job and then come talk to me about getting the car.
Because then
you're showing
gotta get to
initiative.
work.
it shows some consistency and like they actually have effort with some collateral behind you.
Yeah, so it's
That is
kind of it's like we're looking for your full thought of it, your full plan. Okay, look, I want to go work at Amazon. Once I work at Amazon, I'm going to save this. Once I save this, can you help me do this? And then once I do this, I'm going to have $2,000 saved up. So look, I'll give you the $2,000 on top of I'll put the down payment. And that way, if I ever get in a bind, you can pay my car payment for me for 4 months.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right, real quick to keep things real, something real quick, like I said, act like he ain't here. We already lived through it. There ain't nothing he can say.
Nope.
So give an example of when your parents told you not to do it that way, but you still did it that way. Like, explain why you did it. Like, give an example. They told you don't buy this. They told you don't go here. But why? Like, why did you not listen?
The best example I have is my car. I bought a car and told me not to. I did anyways.
But why?
Why not to?
No. Why did you still buy the car?
Because
Like,
I wanted to be cool with like my homies. They all had cars, so I'm like, I'm trying to be cool. I want to fit in, do some do stupid things.
Yeah.
They told me not to. I don't have the
okay,
car.
so what was their reason behind you? They told you no with the lecture. They told you no because why?
Because I didn't have my stuff together. I didn't have. I was irresponsible. So they seen if I had a car, they already knew what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it did happen.
So did you agree with them? Like you knew you were irresponsible? You said, fuck it, I'm just trying to get the car anyway? Or you didn't agree with them? Like,
you man, I got this shit. I could do this shit.
You felt responsible.
It was just because your
See? That right there
because the
tells me.
priorities wasn't lined up with what you were
But after the fact, after getting the car, not running, and having to spend all the money, get all the shit to get it, like, then did you start saying, like, damn, this niggas told me not to get this shit?
I'm like,
Okay, so how many people at the table? Not you. You haven't got that many years in there yet, but have, especially at our age, been told by their parents like a bunch of shit, like life experience and stuff, and then now at our age, you're like, damn, nigga, it was pretty much right on a lot of shit.
Yeah. Give an example.
Like their advice was like, oh shit.
Like, give an example though. Like, sure. Like, what's the example?
Sheesh. My mom was like, yeah, go to school, go to college, all that different, But, like, yeah, I mean, I went to college for a little while and whatever. I was going to be a pharmacy technician. Okay. But then, I did it the hard way. Like, I didn't have no transportation. I didn't have a lot of different shit. And I didn't even have financial aid. Everything came out of pocket for me. And I just did one semester and I didn't, I just
gave up?
Yeah, but I mean, but when I thought about it, because like, even with tattoos, it's like medical field, you know what I mean? All of that stuff is still medical grade, but I didn't ever even need college to even freaking obtain it, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, cause I think that has to do like because you got talent. Like sometimes talent overtraces the actual education. I would say for me, like, I don't know if you guys would agree, but for me, it was like a little bit more of my pops, but not really more of my mom's, was always told me, like, she seen me coming there, what you doing? I open up the envelope. You got a credit card? Like, yeah. Don't run that credit card up. You need your credit when you get older. Man, fuck this, I'm about to go buy this radio and this speaker for my shit. What are you talking about, man? I'm about to max this shit out. Fuck that. Okay, cool. Max this shit out. Damn, $500 went like that. Car, I guess I got a radio. It's bumping now, but what? All right, cool. Rolled through a couple times. Knucklehead homies, got some fucking scamming ass family and shit. I got, hey, take this check, put it in your bank account for me.
Negative.
It's for $2,000. Just keep half of it and then give me the other half.
Oh, gee, shit.
Man, how come you ain't doing this shit? I don't have a checking account. You got one. I keep $1,000 though. All right, fuck it. Cool. Buy some more parts for my car. Cool. Hit that shit. cash it, take the money out here. Here's your half, nigga. Go about, never see him again.
And now you find out why he don't have
Get a
bank
letter.
account.
Get a letter. Shit, this gonna rewind the timeline back right here. Get a letter for Washington Mutual.
God damn.
Open this shit up. Yeah, y'all don't even know who Washington Mutual is. It's Chase now, yeah, but like Washington Mutual.
Yeah.
Open the letter Washington Mutual. Oh, $2,000 plus $40 bounce check fee. What the hell is this? Call my cousin. You ain't answering the phone. Man. Pay this shit back. All right. Fuck it. I ain't pay this shit back. I can go without a checking account. Fuck it.
Checks.
Man, 10 years later, man, I'm out here struggling. 400 credit score. Can't even. I got a job. Man, I actually got a job. I gotta go to liquor stores to cash my check. Bank won't even take me.
And they take you like 1-2%.
So yeah, the easy path is high likely the wrong path majority of the time, man. If you don't have to go through no trial tribulations for the whole shit, then it's just
You're doing something wrong.
Doing something wrong. So
Too much easy, too much fun.
yeah, that advice
Life.
I should have took, because here I was in my later 30s, barely getting my credit
That's when they
together.
say,
Like,
as fast as it comes, as fast as it goes.
There's also the saying of easy come, easy go. And getting it back the second time is extremely hard. And that's money, relationship, credit. I mean, you can have 20 years of bomb credit and have one repo.
That's
credit
it.
gone.
Yeah.
Nobody, you can't buy no house, you can't do nothing, because everybody's going to be like, oh man, you got this repo. You're going to be like, well, the last 20 years I've been on time. Everything's been
shit.
good. I just slipped up this one time. And then, well, shouldn't have slipped up, baby.